Come in, Mark, come in.
I'm in.
Have a seat.
Okay.
Get you seated.
All right.
I see you are applying for the tricycle assembler position.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, why are you 15 minutes late?
I overslept.
By the way, my name is David.
Great. When can I start working, Dave?
It's David. First, I have to decide whether to offer you the job, Mark.
Oh.
Mark, as an interviewer, I see my job as helping people to be better candidates, in addition to picking a worker who will make Truly Tricycles a stronger company.
Yeah.
You just made 3 interview mistakes right off the bat. You were late and gave a poor reason for it, even if it was true. You aren't listening, so you didn't hear my name correctly, and you assume having an interview means you get the job.
Whatever, Dave. Look, I need the money, okay? I lost my dad's hammer yesterday, and he's upset. I need to buy him a new one.
Another mistake. I'm interested in what you can do for Truly Tricycles, not how we can help you. Tell me your experience with hand tools.
Well, besides losing my dad's hammer yesterday, I also used a screwdriver as a melee weapon to kill a guy in Modern Warfare Season 6, play that a lot. Hey, if I get enough subscribers, then I can just pay for the hammer, like, outright. I hope to make a living at it. And, my gamer name is Tool, so, yeah, I'd really appreciate it if you follow me and, like, donate money to me so I can buy a hammer.
Interesting. I used to do some gaming, but another mistake, talking too much about yourself. Tell me, have you ever put anything together?
Yeah, I've put stuff together. I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like almost every single day. So yeah, how much will I get paid?
How did you hear about this job?
I saw the help wanted sign out front, and as I was walking by, so I came in, filled out a form, and voila, I'm here.
Do you know what a tricycle is?
Maybe. It's probably like, what, an icicle with like 3 points? I don't really want to make those though. I mean, I usually knock them down on the porch.
Oh, Mark, a big mistake. Knowing nothing about the company or the job you're applying to. I am sorry, Mark, but this is the worst interview I've ever had with a job seeker. Right now, I can't even envision a job you would be suitable for. On the positive side, there's nothing wrong with the way you're dressed for the job.
I mean, well, yeah, look sharp if you're a gamer. So I keep my sweats neat and clean, got 2 sets, and my dad doesn't charge me to do the laundry.
You're welcome to try again next week if the sign is still up. With COVID, we're having trouble finding help. Maybe you'll learn something by then.
Maybe I will.
Come in, Mark, come in. Well, you're already in again.
Yeah.
You've decided to try again.
Yeah.
Still need an assembler. I see you're on time today.
Yeah.
Still dressed suitably.
Yeah, last week, David. And I didn't even ask when I would start work, right?
Right.
And I've been doing some studying. How much will I get paid? No, wait, I think that's a bad, no, I shouldn't have asked that then.
Last week you asked about salary too early in the interview. I didn't mention it because you were already doomed. But you corrected yourself. Good on you.
Yeah, thanks. I really do need the money. My dad's really upset about not having a hammer.
Just out of curiosity, Mark, how did you lose your dad's hammer?
Well, David, that's your name, right? Alright, cool. Well, David, I thought it would be a good melee weapon against a scuba diver and, Modern Warfare Season 6. So I was like practicing in real life and threw it in the river. It's lost now. I'm not going down there.
Your gamer name tool is really appropriate.
I get it.
Hey, since our interview last week, I've been playing Modern Warfare Season 6 seriously, and I'm getting really
How
good.
cool, did you subscribe to me?
Careful, Mark, let's not get too far off track.
Mm.
Tell me what a tricycle is
Oh,
this week.
Sure, David. It's an 11-line orange popsicle. Try popsicle, get it? I mean, I've been practicing making them at home.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mark. You did much better this week. You're even getting my name right. But still, not knowing anything about our product is a showstopper. You can try again next week. The job is still open.
Come on, I didn't pay my wireless bill because I'm saving for the hammer. So I couldn't even look up your company. So I couldn't even play games and see if I picked up any subscribers.
Oh,
Whatever.
hey, Mark, my man.
Hey.
Come here.
You know, right here to the back.
Nice time, Mark. Perfect.
Thanks, David, and thanks for calling and asking me to come back in.
Call me Dada Dave. That go by my gamer name now.
I probably know that, but I still can't pay my wireless bill because, I'm saving for my dad's hammer.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I know. I'm bummed because I really need to be gaming. I probably would have known about the Dada Dave thing if I was, online. I went to the library, right?
Yeah.
And I know what a tricycle is now. I just never knew that was another name for a trike.
Good, good.
Also, you use a Phillips screwdriver, so you just gotta borrow from a guy named Phil, I guess, and socket wrenches to put one together. I watched a YouTube video at the library.
Well, good for you, Mark. But I have to tell you, I just quit my job here at Truly Tricycles. Today is my last day.
Well, who do I talk to today, Dave?
Well, I hired an assembler yesterday, but I have to tell you, Mark, I wouldn't have picked you anyway.
Well, no.
You were clueless about tools. The hammer? Whoosh! And I watched how you killed that guy with the screwdriver.
Oh, yeah.
It was just pure dumb luck that he fell on it by accident. The way your avatar was holding that thing, I could tell you would never know how to use it with a tricycle.
So you didn't subscribe to me?
No, I didn't subscribe to you. In fact, I watched some of your other stuff too. Honestly, you're terrible. You're even worse at gaming than you were as an interviewee in your first interview.
It kind of hurts.
Sorry, dude.
David.
Sorry, dude, but I speak truth. And you have room to get better in interviews.
Well, thanks to you for that. Got a tie going on.
You don't know how happy I am that I was able to train you. And thanks to you for showing me how to monetize gaming.
Yeah, no problem.
I've already got a whole bunch of subscribers, and I'm making enough money to quit my job here.
Wow, that's good.
Last night, I got 50 clean kills in a row.
What?
With a 3-pointed icicle.
Ow, what?
I was so good it didn't even break or melt.
What?
Thanks for the idea, by the way.
And
I'm in discussion with the developers about incorporating a samurai tricycle as a new weapon. Truly Tricycles will sponsor me if that deal goes through.
Neat. Good. I'm glad
Thank
for
you.
you, but I just don't know I'm gonna pay for my dad's hammer. If I don't do it by this weekend, he's gonna throw me out. I don't need even more money than just $12.
Mark, your problems are solved.
What?
I'm in charge of picking my successor. You just passed the interview.
Passed it?
Yes, you did indeed. You start tomorrow at $30 an hour.
$30? It's like 3 hammers.
Here's my clipboard. It has all you need to know about interviewing. You've already learned most of it. I'll even give you my Chino and shirts. I'm going to buy some dope sweats.
Gosh, thanks, Dave! Hey, lawman, get over here!
What are you on about now, you varmint?
It's too stuffy in this dang cell!
Quit your belly aching. You're in there for a reason. You was causing trouble in the saloon.
Nuh-uh, I wasn't!
Then why'd I have to march my rear end down to the saloon and drag yours out in cuffs? Tell me that.
I told you it wasn't my fault!
I reckon you should just keep your mouth shut. I ain't letting you cause trouble for these town folks no more. You're just a no good Poutlaw.
Look, I told you, I was just giving the bartender a little bit of advice, maybe get a better whiskey, because whiskey that he gave me made me cough. Not my fault.
You're drinking the same whiskey everyone else was. You caused a big ruckus and folks started leaving. You're no good, I tells you.
I was just trying to give the barman some advice, and he didn't want to take it. I mean, what happened to the customers always right?
See, that's the problem with Poutlaws. Everything's always about them. Not following the law, terrorizing innocent folks for their own selfish reasons. And did you forget already what you did to the piano player?
Oh, come on. I told the piano player that he was playing me a Becky song. She left me 3 years ago, and it still hurts every time that I hear the song. And he was just saying, well, everyone else is enjoying tonight. What about you? Not my fault.
And by what I gathered, you put your fingers in your ears and started yelling, na 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 na.
Yeah, because I was under mental anguish.
Mental anguish. You Poutlaws have been driving out all the good people that live here. You really expect me to let you out? You're lucky if I don't have your pouty gang publicly executed.
Oh, wait, you mean the bandit gang? The brothers against naysayers and dissenters of intellectual truth?
Huh? Huh?
Huh? What? Yeah.
What
yeah.
about them?
What about them?
Where are they?
Is that they're my gang?
Yeah.
And they're gonna come here after they get back in town, and they're gonna be real cross with you, Sheriff.
They coming back to town? How?
Duh. On a train. Ever heard of one?
There's a train full of Poutlaws? Tarnation! I gotta go check on something.
Gotta go check on something. Sure, important job. Look at me. Other people in jail. Don't start a bitch up!
Darn it, I got a telegram saying your gang cleared out the entire train by complaining that the train was too rickety and loud and smoky. You Poutlaws are a menace.
Trains are allowed. Not their fault.
You Poutlaws always think you can get your way by cajoling people. Now I gotta find your gang and recover all the gold and the deeds they certainly must have taken from that empty train.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? There's always valuables on a train. That's why there's so many train robberies. Your bandits must be off with the loot.
Why would we do that? That's not what the bandit gang is like. We're more about complaining about stuff.
You don't think your gang is running off with the goods?
Nah, if I know my gang, they're sitting there waiting for someone to come do their dang job and drive the train. Why would they have to go all the way back to town walking? They shouldn't have to do that.
Let me go see about that.
See about that. I've got an important job, and now I'm still relying on a bunch of other people to do stupid.
Pony Express just delivered me a letter. You see a letter from my deputy who's out at the train and says Your boys were waiting there for it to get and bring it back home. Like you said.
Wish the Pony Express would just deliver my love letters to Becky. But of course they say if you deliver letters to your ex every day, what's the word?
Harassment?
I don't know that word.
That is considered harassment.
Whatever.
Anyways, I'm a little conflicted.
My tail sails broke.
Don't worry. The other three will hold you there. I'm a little conflicted. You Poutlaws didn't necessarily break any laws, so should I, the law, punish you?
No, but you know how to do your job. I can't count on you to do anything. I mean, the system just puts me down all the time. Just keeps keeping me down. Just because I open my mouth and stand up for myself, these aren't living conditions anyone should live in.
No, I'm going to do the right thing. Don't worry. We'll have your boys here in no time.
What?
While I'm waiting, I'm going to get me a big ball of twine at the general store and talk to some folks. Then I'm going to bring all you bandits to the center of town.
What?
And we're going to have...
No.
We're going to have a good, old-fashioned tongue fight.
No!